business inside and out.
Hey, Brandon Simmons here, and happy 2020. I want to talk to you about setting your goals for 2020. Now, I think that a lot of us have a ton of goals and we get so distracted, but I want to make sure that you understand that not to confuse busyness with effectiveness. Whenever you're busy, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're effective. So I want you to have positive results from everything you do. So Vilfredo Pareto, he coined the phrase, the Pareto Principle, which means that 80% of the results we get come from 20% of the activities. He observed in 1906 that 20% of the landowners owned 80% of the land in Italy. So, and he's able to dissect this and be able to apply this to economics and business, and found out that 20% of the activities we actually do every day give us 80% of the results. So think about all the things you're doing in a normal day. Only 20% of those things actually bring results that you want, the revenue generating activities, okay? So I want you to focus on something. I want you to focus small. I want you to go small. Don't have a humongous list of things. If you do, that's cool, but make sure you narrow it down to the most important things, the things that are gonna have the most impact in your life, okay? The things that are gonna give you the most exuberance, the most excitement for if you achieve those goals, whether it's a financial goal, whether it's a weight loss goal, whether it's a spiritual goal, whatever it is. I want you to understand that as you focus on the 20% of those things, those will give you 80% of the results, okay? This is a super important principle. And the one other thing I want you to understand is only focus on 3 goals at a time. Now, Brandon, that sounds like craziness. Like, we have so many things we want to accomplish, but I want you to wake up every morning with only 3 intentions for that day. Now, if you get all of those 3 intentions, then you can add another one. But the brain, the way we're wired, is easier for us to focus only on 3 things at once. Okay, we have 3 names: first name, middle name, last name. Our phone numbers have the area code, the prefix, and the last 4 digits, okay? This is the way our brains work. We work in 3s. It's so much easier for us. So whenever you focus on your intentions, on your goals every single day, focus on 3 things. That's it. Okay, allow the 80-20 principle, Pareto's principle, to take effect. Now, if you ever read the book, The One Thing, Gary Keller talks about narrowing that Pareto principle down to only 1 thing. Instead of just 3 things or a couple things, he says narrow it down to 1 thing. The one thing that's going to have the most impact. If you can do that 1 thing every single day, it'll knock that big domino down to the next bigger domino, to the next bigger domino, so you can actually have huge results. So remember, set your goals, focus on the 20% of the things that are going to give you 80% of the results, and don't focus on more than 3 things in a day. Happy 2020 and Happy New Year.